about one final applause for our Team A, class of 2026?
All right, good morning, Team A. How are you this morning? Exciting enough for you? Yeah. Good morning, everybody. So I am delighted to say good morning to all of the family and friends who have gathered here to celebrate the unique accomplishments of our 8th grade class of 2022, the high school class of 2026. My name is Megan Webb. I am the very proud principal of the Galvin Middle School. And I'm especially proud on a day like today, in a year like this year, when we get to pause for a moment in our busy days and recognize and honor the hard work, dedication, and perseverance that got each of our graduates to this ceremony this morning. I also want to acknowledge this morning that we have a special guest who will be joining us. We were so excited to welcome David Ortiz to speak with the students this morning. The Trachtenberg family extended the invitation to Mr. Ortiz, and he did an amazing job of welcoming our students to their special day and imparting some great lessons to them from his incredible career. So acknowledging that there is more than 90 special friends among us today, and so we can say good morning to Mr. Ortiz, and thank you for being here. Mr. Ortiz had a great message this morning. Among other things, he reminded students that their families and their parents are their best and most lifelong friends. So I want to start this morning by acknowledging all of you and giving our 8th graders a chance to acknowledge you, whether you are a parent, a caregiver, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle. It's so special that you're here this morning. And I know that you have all put in many late nights, many early mornings. You've helped with homework, with heartache, with all of the trials and tribulations of growing up. And I know, whether they acknowledge it today or sometime in the future, that your support, your tough love, and your understanding is why our students are here today. So let's give your families a round of applause. So to my 8th graders, there are many ways in which you have been leaders this year. You're a very special class to me, one being my first year at the Galvin. You taught me what it is to be a Galvin General. And you've also shown a great deal of perseverance. This 8th grade class showed us what it looks like to re-enter a traditional school year after unrest and disruption, to rebuild relationships, to build new in-person friendships, to bring back some of our treasured traditions. I think we can all acknowledge that the disruption of the past 2 years showed all of us, no matter our age or role, the importance of community. For these students, the delight in seeing each other in the halls, in classes, at games after school, in large groups at McDonald's, at Dunkin' Donuts, all these previously mundane moments that we took for granted were treasured this year. And special traditions like this day today take on a new importance. We saw lots of this in the past month or so, with events like our night spots, our trip to Washington, D.C., the final dance on Friday, chaos on the Common yesterday, and this ceremony today. So to all of our 8th graders, thank you for teaching me so much in my first year at the Galvin, for filling my days with joy and sometimes headaches. I've learned so much from all the ups and downs that we've experienced together. So we have a very special ceremony planned for you today, and before I pass the mic to Mr. Tetrault, I have a request for you. Please take the lessons that the Galvin has taught you and your next steps to high school and beyond. Take the lessons and the good that came out of the pandemic, including how to build community even when we are apart, how to engage fully in learning when your typical connections to school are severed, and how to learn and thrive regardless of the barriers placed in your way. Use all of those lessons to chart a future that is fulfilling to you and beneficial to a world so in need of your care. And maybe the guest second in excitement to Mr. Ortiz, Mr. Tetrault. It is my honor to turn the ceremony over to you and to present you with the graduating class.
All right. The wind is kind of dying down a little bit. All right, just some kind of management operations about how the day will work. Good morning, families and friends, staff members, and most importantly, our 8th grade students. During this morning's ceremony, we will celebrate and highlight our resilient 8th graders and give them the recognition they so aptly deserve. Our ceremony will begin with our incredibly talented 8th grade chamber chorus, who will sing a song from one of my personal favorite movies, The Greatest Showman. After the musical number, we will spend some time honoring our 8th graders from Team A and their excellence in various content classroom subjects. Following these awards will be our prestigious administration awards named after some former inspirational Galvin staff. Finally, we will conclude our ceremony with the presentation of the 8th grade Moving On certificates. During the presentation of the Moving On certificates, I will read 10 students' names at a time. Once a student's name is read, that student will stand at their seat. Once the last student's name is read, all 10 students will exit their row on their left. We practiced this yesterday. They'll walk up to receive their certificate and then line up to be congratulated by Mrs. Webb. At this time, family members and friends will have the opportunity to capture a photo of our honored students. After a few seconds, our students will make their way, just like they came in, around our parents and back to their seats. At the conclusion of our ceremony, we'll dismiss our 8th graders one row at a time, and they will proceed out to the front of our building, where parents and family members can meet up with students for pictures. We respectfully ask that everyone makes their way to the front of our building at the end of the ceremony so that we can prepare and set up for the next ceremony. So at this time, we would like to welcome our talented 8th grade chamber chorus, who will be performing A Million Dreams from the motion picture The Greatest Showman.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest
night is filled with things from far away.
Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day.
Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see, a million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, just say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see, I close my eyes to see.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see, a million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
It's always so impressive a cappella. All right. Over the past 4 years, you have maybe heard us mention our I-Care core values. So many of our students have consistently demonstrated our core value of excellence within the classroom, and at times while Zooming over the last 4 years. For this part of our ceremony, we'd like to recognize many of the Team A students who have day in and day out given their all to these various subjects. First up will be the music department and the Director's Awards for Excellence in Band, Chorus, and Orchestra. The music department, which is comprised of Mr. Riley, Miss Bowen, and Mr. Morell.
I'm Miss Margot, the Team A ELA teacher, reading the awards on behalf of the music department. It has been amazing to watch these musicians grow over the past 4 years at the Galvin. We are so proud of these students for working hard at their craft every day during rehearsals, private lessons, and performances. These students led their section with confidence and are excellent role models to their peers. They have exceptional work ethic, and their achievements at the Galvin have ensured that they will be successful as they transition into high school next year. These students go above and beyond by participating in Junior District Festival ensembles, drama club, orchestra club, jazz band, chamber chorus, and marching band. Congratulations on your amazing work and achievements. The
Director's Award for Chamber Chorus goes to Naya Chankor. Colby Johnson for Chamber Chorus. Tegan Sparhawk for Chorus. Michaela Herzog for Chorus. Charlotte Holmes for Band. And Ellie Pritchard for Orchestra. And for Outstanding Musician in Band and Chorus, Haley Alacoco.
Up next is our amazing art department, which is made up of Miss 70 and Mrs. Whalen. Both of these staff members have inspired creativity and artistic talent in many of our 8th graders, even without many of our students here who didn't think they had an eye for art. We will now present the 8th grade Visual Arts Awards for Team A students.
I'm Rachel Mansfield, the Team A math teacher, and I'm presenting the Art Awards. This year's Art Awards go to students who care deeply about their artwork and who work consistently to grow and improve. These students have earned this recognition with their hard work over the last 4 years. It has truly been a pleasure to have them in class. Our first recipient is a talented, self-motivated, hard-working artist. This student was an art club member. She is always working on some creative project or another. Her craftsmanship is exceptional and she continues to grow. I look forward to seeing her work in the future. Congratulations to Cameron Maxfield. Our next recipient is a positive force in the classroom. She is talented, expressive artist, and always has amazing and creative artwork in class. I have enjoyed watching her work evolve and develop over the years. I look forward to seeing what she does in the future. Congratulations to Danielle McCauley. Our final recipient is a talented artist with a wonderful sense of design who also has fun with her art making. She is hardworking, she's quiet, positive, and a quiet, positive presence in the classroom. She invests herself in her work, and I'm sure she will continue to do great things in the future. Congratulations to Mandy Land.
Oh, but that's good. That's all right. There was a little mix-up. That's all right. All right. Our science, technology, engineering, and math course, or more commonly called our STEM classes, have had our students learning about the design process through the hands of projects like the creation of CO2 race cars, to gadgets made by 3D printers, from the invention of robotic arms through upcycling, and coding digital sphero balls to complete a maze. We welcome Ms. Pomer and Ms. Holder, our STEM teachers, and the Team A teachers to present the Excellence Awards in Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math.
Thank you, Mr. Tetrault. I'm Chris Souza, Team A Science, and I'll be presenting the STEM Award. These students have an unmistakable passion for the engineering and design world. Both award winners were methodical, reflective, and sought to improve their growing design skills. They worked fluidly and thoroughly through every problem presented to them, and their solutions openly displayed their knowledge, mental stamina, and desire to improve the world around them. Both Mrs. Holder and I, as a department, are confident that these students will continue to contribute to the ever-evolving world of science, technology, engineering, and just a little bit of math. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors and encourage you to keep asking questions and finding solutions. Congratulations to this year's STEM award winners, Emily Davis and Glenn Pagliarani.
The sun's trying. It's trying. Some of the biggest changes occurred during the middle school years, and our health department has spent the past 4 years guiding and exploring these changes with our 8th graders. They've completed activities on body systems, group projects on healthy ways to deal with stress and anxiety, and set students up with strategies for healthy alternative habits to carry on into adulthood. Our health staff is comprised of Mrs. Tarnas and Mr. Lawrence, and they will, along with the Team A, present the awards in excellence in health education.
For this year's health awards are presented to students who showed a passion and understanding for health. Each student selected was diligent in their work, brought enthusiasm to class, and thrived for a deeper understanding of the health curriculum. These students advocated for the importance of the health topics covered, excelled in class above expectation, and were a pleasure to have in the classroom. We wish them the best, and they will be missed. Congratulations to Rosella Buscaino and Sofia Vaca.
Learning a foreign language takes dedication, a growth mindset, and a lot of repetition. Our world language teachers have provided students with engaging opportunities to learn about the Spanish and French cultures while guiding the students through their understanding of the Spanish and French languages. Students have explored these subjects through conversations in class, reading authentic texts written in the target language, and listening to native-speaking audio-video clips as students mastered these language skills. Our world language department is made up of Mrs. DeGray, Mr. Montero, Mrs. Marquis, Mrs. Osorio, and Miss Metcalf. Our world language department, along with the Team A teachers, will present the excellence in world language.
This has been a very interesting year, to say the least, and despite all of the additional challenges it has presented, many students have shown incredible hard work and passion for learning a world language. It is always difficult to select just a few students to recognize, but it's even more challenging this year given the perseverance of so many. However, the World Language Department is thrilled to recognize the work of 3 phenomenal individuals. These dynamic students consistently go above and beyond to excel academically, improve their language skills, and expand their cultural knowledge. These students understand that world language is more than just a class. It is the key to a new way of communicating and connecting with the world. For these reasons, we are proud to present the World Language Award for Spanish to Declan Blair and Ellie Ortega. And the French Award to Ethan Caldo.
Some of the best memories students talk about are had in gymnasium and outdoor fields during gym class. Over the past 4 years, students have been able to shift from the younger games and elementary skills to the more advanced gameplay of various team sports and personal lifelong fitness. Our phys ed staff has challenged the students to push themselves to the next step in their personal fitness and athleticism while balancing classes with a stress-free, fun environment. Up next will be the Physical Education Awards presented by Team A and the phys ed staff.
Good morning. There are 2 awards to be presented by the Physical Education Department today. The first award is our award for excellence in physical education. This award is given to a student who shows a love of activity, always gives their best effort, and participates with enthusiasm in all class activities. Most importantly, the student always showed a respectful attitude toward their teachers and their classmates. The Physical Education Department is pleased to present this award to Nico Frondudo. The second award to be presented is our Scholar Athlete Award. This award is presented to a student who performs at the highest level in the classroom while also performing in athletics. The student also demonstrates leadership and a positive attitude. We are proud to present this award to Jake Morris.
Our next awards will come from the Team A teachers and their respected subjects they teach. We will begin with ELA, then math, followed by science, and end with social studies. Let's see if they get that right. I wasn't listening. All right. After the subject-specific awards, the team will hand out the Team A team-based recognition awards.
The recipient of this year's ELA award has been a quiet force in the classroom all year. No matter what was asked of her, she would always put forth her best effort. Whether it was a small classwork assignment or a class-wide discussion, she never failed to impress me. However, most of all, it is her writing that has left a lasting impression on me. Over the course of the year, I have enjoyed seeing her confidence as a writer grow as she took on everything from a scary Halloween story to character analysis to a spy thriller. Her writing is full of creativity, humor, and insight. It is my honor to present this year's Team A ELA Award to Megan O'Connor.
The Team A Math Award is going to a student who has consistently put forward his best effort in learning new material. He has continually found success and yet always makes corrections to his work in an effort to improve and really understand the material. He pauses his work to question how and why a problem works, which is hard to do in 8th grade and often does it after school or at the end of class, not in front of everybody. And I know his effort will allow him to make excellent mathematical decisions in the future. Congratulations, Cole Reeves. Sure.
Eighth grade science is probably one of the hardest courses in a student's middle school career. You guys all know that by now. They're asked to safely risk life and limb in our chemistry lab, do a little bit of heavy math lifting, studying Newton's laws of motion, contemplate Earth's place in the universe, and try to come up with potential answers to our climate crisis. We ask them to synthesize new scientific information and constantly question the world around them. We push them to ask the tough questions and not be satisfied with the simple answers. The seeds of this journey are planted early on in a child's life in those thousands of questions that young children love to ask. As teachers, we just cultivate them, help them grow, and hope that we have at least some of the answers. The winner of this year's Team A Science Award participates regularly and readily helps out those around her. She's a rock star student in all of her classes, and one who I'm sure will one day be an amazing scientist. I have no doubt that she'll keep on asking those tough questions. I am honored to present this year's Team A Science Award to Ellie Pritchard.
Okay, this year's Social Studies Award winner has been a tremendous asset to her class. She asks insightful questions and contributes to class discussions with thoughtful ideas of her own. The student never just goes through the motions when completing work and is always engaged in adding to discourse in the class. I'm very lucky to have had this year's Team A Social Studies Award winner in my class, Madeline Naper.
I'm presenting the award for most consistent effort on Team A. This student exhibited determination in all of her classes to not only complete assignments but strive for understanding. She consistently emailed and met with all of her teachers to clarify any confusion. She would never just want the answers, but would choose to work through her assignments to learn how to do the work. So this dedication to learning is why Team A teachers are so proud to give most consistent effort to Isabella Moore.
Okay, I'll be awarding the Most Conscientious Award. As the name of this award suggests, this student is an exceptionally hard worker. Across all content areas, she has proven her character by giving her best effort at all times. When she finishes an assignment, she asks how she can improve it. When a peer needs a pencil, she is there to offer one. When a question is asked to the class, her hand is in the air. This year's Team A Most Conscientious Award goes to Jenna Farber.
Nice catch. All right, this year's Team Spirit Award winner brings a great amount of positive energy to the team without needing to call a lot of attention to herself. The student is always encouraging to other students and seems to get along with everyone. She displays a relaxed confidence that sets a productive tone for every class. We're very lucky to have had this year's Team A Spirit Award winner in our classes, Chloe Ioshawa.
All right, admin team, we're up. So, tradition here at the Galvin Middle School are administration awards, and these awards are named after various people that have come or worked at the Galvin or have gone through the Galvin. Our first award is the Lance Corporal Anthony Villardo Award. Each year at the 8th grade Moving On ceremony, we present 4 prestigious awards. Each of these awards are represented by plaques in our school, and this year's recipients will have their name forever etched on them. These are difficult decisions to make each year because so many of our 8th graders have demonstrated the qualities of each of these awards and honor the lives of the 4 individuals who each award is named for. The first award is the Lance Villardo Award. Lance Corporal Anthony Villardo was a graduate of Wakefield High School who went on to serve in the Marine Corps. In March of 1966, he became the first casualty of the Vietnam War from our community of Wakefield. He was 21 years of age when he lost his life serving for our country. The Anthony Villardo Award is given to a student who has demonstrated outstanding citizenship and has made selfless contributions to our school. This award symbolizes our core values of integrity, serving our community, and personal excellence. This student has done a whole lot this year with work around the Orange Rose Foundation to raise money for victims of domestic abuse. The student was in the yearbook club, an active member of chamber chorus and the drama production, and obviously is a great role model for other students in class and out of class. This year's Filardo Award goes to Rosella Buscano. Just so you all know, when we went to D.C., we visit the Vietnam Wall and we etch Anthony Villardo's name, and so Rosella just received the framed sketch etch of that name. Our next award is the Stephen J. Turner Award. Traditionally, Stephen's wife Diane would be with us in person for the presentation, but on her behalf I'll present this year's award and recipient. Steve Turner was a beloved member of the Galvin Middle School faculty. He worked with those students who faced significant challenges in their lives. Steve fiercely advocated for and never gave up on these students. He helped students overcome obstacles and grow into mature, poised, and resilient young people. To see the growth these students made from Steve's guidance was truly remarkable. He was a mentor, a coach, a teacher, and a trusted adult to countless students. I was a student when he was here, and he was a remarkable educator. Unfortunately, Steve lost his battle with cancer in 2001. As a tribute to the lasting impact Steve made on the Galvin, the rock wall in the gym, you may notice, was proudly named after him. When we opened the new Galvin a few years ago, our staff did not rest until the rock wall came with it, a testament to the impact Steve had on his colleagues. This year, the student receiving the Stephen Turner Award has had effort above and beyond with assignments, finishing most of the time well before the due date. The student has also improved greatly through their writing, and the student advocates for their own needs and has been involved in multiple clubs. This year's recipient of the Stephen J. Turner Award is Isla Yarosh. The last award is an award that we give honor to Dr. Paula Mullen, who spent 25 years working for the Wakefield Public Schools as an athletic director, assistant principal, and then the principal of the Galvin Middle School. Dr. Mullen was a mentor and inspiration to so many during her impressive career. Many of us here at the Galvin had the privilege to serve the students of Wakefield under her leadership and had the great fortune to learn so much from her in such a short time. Dr. Mullen battled cancer for many years, and because of her never-give-up spirit and fight, she continued to defy the odds and lead the Galvin Middle School for many years. She was first and foremost an advocate for students, and she had a special place in her heart for the underdog, students who maintained a positive attitude and determination despite facing difficult challenges, students who never gave up despite their circumstances. It's similar to the message that David Ortiz said to our students today. It doesn't matter about being knocked down, it's about getting back up. The Paula Mullen Spirit Award is given to a student each year who demonstrates this type of spirit, perseverance, and a positive attitude. This student was always trying the best in their class, asking questions, checking in with teachers, never giving up, and an energetic, positive attitude. The student celebrated success, and often with cheers like, "Yes, I did it." So this year's Dr. Mullen Award will go to Ethan Caldo. All right, it's now time for the presentation of the certificates. And so remember, I'll call your name. When you hear your name, you'll stand up. And then once the last person in your row is read, you'll walk on in front of the stage and you'll receive your certificate from Mrs. Hammer. And then Mrs. Webb will make sure she shakes all of your hands. And then you'll return back All right. Jenna, are you ready? You start us off. All right. Jenna Abkarian, Madison L. Bushies, Haley Alaco, Molly Anderson, Lila Arkansas, Will Baldwin, Jamari Belmer, Madeline Bergeron, Declan Blair, and Aiden Bly. Great job, guys. Awesome job. You guys have been great. You guys have been great. You guys have been great. Awesome job. Awesome job. Awesome job. And make sure you just stay. Now's the time to get a picture. Just they'll stay and hold. All right. Jenna, you can lead us back. Patrick Boyle, Brady Breda, Charlie Brennan, Rosella Buscano, Ryan Ethan Caldo, Audrey Callahan, Stella Carlino, Donovan Carroll, John Casey, Naya Shankhauer. Great job. Well done. Well done. Oh, there's a little face sign. All right, Patrick, go ahead. Allison Cook, Abigail Copson, Ulysses Cullen, Mason Daly, Emily Davis, Nikhil Dingra, William DeFrena, Kevin DeFrena, Peyton Durez, Jenna Farber. Great job, guys. Great job. Great job. Well done. Great job. Great job. Well done. Good job. Great job. Great job. Little photo op. Little photo op. All right, Allison. Reed Formicola, Sarah Forsyth, Nico Frondudo, Francesco Fulcinetti, Noel Garraway Mercury, Ariana Gregorovich, Sean Griffin, Luke Heikkinen, Michaela Herzog, Charlotte Holmes. Another little photo op. All right, Reed, lead them. Cody Horhan, Chloe Ioshua, Claude Maxime Jacob, Dominic Jennings, Colby Johnson, Alden Jones, Daniel Kidder, Brandon Campbell, Mandy Land, Rosalie Lieber. Great job. Good job. Looking great, guys. Ooh, looking good, Alden. Nice. Great job. Great job. Awesome. A little photo op for this group. All right, Chloe, lead them back. Nicholas Livesey, Grayson McDonald, Rowan McDonald, Andrew Martin, Cameron Maxfield, Danielle McCauley, Matthew McDonald, Rebecca McHale, Devin Mendolka. Sorry, Wendy. Thomas Montano Velez. Great job. Well done. Great job. Guys did great. A little photo op for this group. All right, Nico, lead them back. Isabella Moore, Jake Morris, Scarlett Nigerian, Madeline Naper, Ava Noe, Cadence O'Brien, Megan O'Connor, Patrick O'Connor, Ellie Ortega, Glenn Pagliariani. A nice photo op with this group. All right, Isabella. Elizabeth Pritchard, Luke Rabito, Cole Reeves, Abigail Rodriguez, Kara Salm, Tegan Sparhawk, Gavin Strongowski, Jacqueline Sullivan, Aiden Trachtenberg, Cole Tucker. A nice little photo op with this group. All right, Liz, you can take them back. Sophia Vaca, Max Viselli, Mackenzie Ward, Robert Welch, Isla Yarosh, Yonggi Zhao. A little photo op with this group. And we can lead them back.
We are so proud of all that you've done over the past 4 years. I was just getting to know you guys as sixth graders in 2019, 2020, and then school closed for the year. And you might not remember that I was the administrator in charge of the sixth grade contest, the Name That Song contest, the Solve That Puzzle contest. And I gotta tell you, you answered those questions and your emails were the highlights of my day. I was stuck in my basement doing Zooms with people, and I would get emails from kids, from you, saying, "Hi, Miss Hammer, here's the answer, have a great day." And I'll tell you, it was a highlight. I also got some emails from parents, so thank you for those as well. Because I come to school to be with kids and with adults, just like you come to school to be with your friends. And I was missing out on that, and you guys made March, April, and May, and June a lot easier. And The reason I'm bringing that up is I don't want you to ever underestimate the impact of a small gesture. A hi, how are you? Have a great day. Hope to see you soon. Those are simple things to say, and it makes a big impact. It made a big impact on my spring of 2020, and I do appreciate every single one. We didn't always win the contest. We almost beat Mr. Colantoni. We beat him a couple times, but we almost beat him. We came really, really close. But those fifth graders, they were really tough to beat. And one thing I want to leave you with is no matter where you're going next year, you're ready. You are 100% ready. I also need to do a pun because, for old time's sake, I know some of you have puns. So here we go. Last pun from Miss Hammer before you leave 8th grade. Why did the clock get shushed in the library? It was talking too loud. And there we have see, they're so good at listening to my puns. One last, do the right thing. Take care of one another. We're going to miss you. You guys are an amazing group, and we wish you all the best. As a reminder to everyone, you are going to be going out to the front of the building, and we're gonna start with Jenna. As you guys are gonna walk out, you're gonna follow Jenna out, and parents and family and guests, if you could meet your children out in the front of the building as well, so we can get set up for Team B. But congratulations, Team A. Nice work.